Go back to Isaiah 24. This is what's bringing the confusion. This is what's bringing the sickness, disease. It's the preachers. They won't fight against sin. Sin is the breaking of the law, as 1 John 3:4 says. And he says after that in verse 7 and 8, he says, don't let any man deceive you. He who practices righteousness is righteous. But he who breaks the law of Yahweh belongs to Satan the devil. That's in your New Testament, as you call it. It's actually book 2 of the book of Yahweh. Write it down and search it out later. 1 John 3, verse 4 through 8. The major religion that all Christianity came from, and in fact is following. He says, come and I'll show you the sentence of this great whore, who gives her body to man after man. Well, of course, this is what she's teaching. But this harlot, this great religion, it actually comes from a city that sits on 7 hills. It's housed in a city, a headquarters on a city that actually sits on 7 hills. 7 hills. Wonder what that could be?
Now, the study of erotic art and imagery can provide a very unique perspective and insight into historical and cross-cultural views of human sexuality. Western, European, and Asian erotica in the past was produced at the particular request of emperors and kings, of popes and prelates.
Well, he says this harlot, this great harlot, in verse 18, he says this woman whom you saw is a city that reigns over the kings of the earth, or teaches the leaders of the world.
And if you're a man out there in the audience and you have the opportunity to go to the Vatican, you can't take a woman with you because they won't do it if you've got a woman companion. But go to one of the guides and ask them to show you the erotica in the Vatican. It is covered with erotica done by the world's greatest artists. And it's in corners and up on the walls and up on the ceilings. And if you don't know where to look, you don't see it, but it's all over the Vatican. And if you ask a guide, and he's in the mood, he will take you on an erotic tour of the Vatican. There is nothing new that has been sexually invented in the 20th and 21st centuries. There is nothing new sexually in the world. It has all been done before.
You know, this has been done. There's always been sin. So down through the world, it's never been so widespread sin and so many people sinning in this manner before